James, you had the story this morning, which was the IPA and its poll, the Institute of Public Affairs. 69% of people fine with it the way it currently is.
Yep.
14% of people, they want the whole change. 18%, meh.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this is two things. Number one, that 69%, that's up off 63% overall last year. Here's the other really interesting thing now. The majority have tipped in favour of Australia Day being January 26th in the 18 to 24 age bracket. And I think, Paul, there's something really interesting happening here. And, that is that the anti-Australia Day position has become the absolute uncool establishment position. Like, if this is the political position of the Woolworths, executive floor, if this is the, official position of university administrators, it's not cool. And it's interesting because I think there's this broader vibe shift that's happening right now. And people always say it takes a little while for Australia to catch up with these things. I think it's happening right now. I think this is putting wind very much in Peter Dutton's sails right now. But people are genuinely over all of this nonsense.
Well, and also, let's be really clear. Just, first night back, in case there's anyone else thinking, let's run off to the umpire. No one in modern Australia in 2025 thinks Australia Day is anything other than the celebration of the country that all 27 million of us are in, all with a united future, OK? It's not about an FU to the past. It's not about a yeehaw or all the rest of it, right? It's about a collective day to look forward, all right? But those 18% of people who say it's all about looking back are now a smaller number, actually, 14%. That's my issue here, Matt, where we know that there are all these people who Invasion Day, all the rest of it, right? But, geez, isn't it interesting to see how small the number is? But it's a number that is a lot louder online. And in a time when online spaces were, to be feared, the pester power of 14 was drowning out 69.
Well, this poll just shows that the silent majority is there, and they're in a big way. As you say, that 14%, they're the loud Australians. They're very loud online, loud in our mainstream media, loud in our academic institutions. But I agree completely with James that there is a backlash brewing here among young people. They have been force-fed a diet of climate hysteria, they've been taught to be ashamed of their nation's history. And like most young people, they rebel against that. They rebel against what their uncool teachers and maybe sometimes even their parents are telling them. And you're seeing that right across the world. And I think you'll increasingly see that as that generation graduate from school and start voting. So it's great to see. I think what we should do, because I'm sick of this debate like everyone else, what we should do is at the next federal election is put this to a vote. Put it just a piece of paper. Do you think the Australia Day should remain on the 26th of January? Put it to a vote. Come on, all these people that want to change the date, have the guts to put it to the Australian people, just like we did with The Voice, and let them decide once and for all. And if it comes back with a resounding yes, that we should keep the date on the 26th of January, which I think it would, we can stop talking about this rubbish, start focusing on the challenges that really face our country.